Now I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to get off the board. In all 3 ways, you wanna make sure that your front foot is pointed forward. If you already changed your foot position to be like this, you wanna make sure your front foot is pointed straight. I'm just gonna show you in brief for now, and then we'll go into the details later. So if you're going slow, the first way to come off is to simply just walk off. The next method is to just stomp on the ground. Stomp until you come to a stop. The third way is to foot brake, which is just dragging your foot on the ground until you come to a stop. Now I'm going to go into detail for each of the methods. For walking off, it looks pretty straightforward, right? Looks pretty straightforward. You just walk off. But there's something really important that you have to keep in mind. When you come off the board, you need to push the board back a little bit. If you don't push the board back, then what could happen is that, you end up stepping on the board and you fly off backward. So always remember, when you step off the board, kind of push back your board a little bit so that when you walk off, your board doesn't come under your foot. Now when you stomp to stop or slow down, you can stomp to slow down also. It's just, this is pretty straightforward actually. If you find yourself not able to foot brake yet, you could just try doing this to stop or slow down. When you foot brake, you want to try to use as much of the sole of your shoe as possible. So try to foot brake like this. Try not to do this. Otherwise, you're just going to wear off the back of your shoe and it's not going to stop as well either. Try not to slow down like this. Again, try to use your entire foot. When you're just starting out, this is going to feel tiring for your thigh, but it'll get better. Also, this is much easier with a board that's closer to the ground. If your board is higher, then your leg's gonna get more tired. You'll get used to it. It's okay. Let me demonstrate a few more times. So, foot brake. So that was a relatively gentle foot brake. Let me try a little harder this time. So that time I stepped down harder, and you could see that my foot was kind of pulled back a bit. That's normal. Foot braking is also a way to adjust your speed. I slow down a lot when I'm riding in traffic. Like if there's a bicycle in front of me and I need to slow down, I could just slow down by foot braking a little and then get back on the board.
Skate lessons for grown-ups who wanna be cool
with Skate Daddies.